Hey everyone, this is Bob from Hot Rock Central again, and just want to give you an update on the progression of my system here and what all's going on with it. And I've got my solar panel power up to 15 kW now, and there's one of the tracking arrays, and then over there, zoom in a little bit, over on the other side of that truck is my carport that's covered in solar panels, and then on top of the shed is some more panels, and then over there's my other tracking array. So I've got 45 panels in all and 15 kW in power. And then what you see right there, that covered up thing is my solar collector for heating water. And it's covered up because I only use that during the winter time. And then over above that, that is my spring, summer, and fall solar collector for heat and water, and that's on a pivot, so I can track it with the sun, and that gives me plenty of hot water spring, summer, and fall until I need the other one, and then that one assists that one there. And then over here in this cabinet, I'm going to show you. This houses my 16 size 4D lead acid batteries, which is a 48 volt system, and it's equivalent to about 300 amp hours at 50% discharge. And then up top there, you can just see the top of it, but that is my solar furnace for the shed. And I'll see if I can give you a better view from that on the side. Well, get it out of the sun here. And there it is. That's covered up because it's spring now and I don't need the heat no more. And then I've got another solar furnace right here for my cabin. And that does a wonderful job heating up during the winter time. In fact, it gets so hot sometimes I actually have to open the doors and the windows. And now we'll mosey on inside here and show you my exotic hillbilly solar system. And the reason why I call it hillbilly is because it's in flux all the time, keeps on changing. New parts going in, old parts going out, so it's just patched together, kind of haphazardly, but it's all done properly, and I'm confident everything is safe on it, so I'm not too worried about it. Now I've got two systems running in here. That right there is my nighttime system, which runs at sundown to in the morning, and that's a 4 kW Salimba. And I just started acquiring some lithium batteries, and there's a 8S pack right there of 300 amp hour 8S pack, and up there is a 280 8S. And they're combined, believe it or not, with these 6 AGMs, and they work perfectly together, believe it or not. And unfortunately, I have a Victron charger controlling all that, and it turns out Victron is garbage gear. So I'm going to eventually replace that with something else. And I'm trying out these Grow Watts right now, and they're doing a pretty good job. I'm been pretty happy with these so far. So I'm looking more and more at Grow Watt. And then all those solar panels coming in here into the shed go through those breakers up there. There's 3 per string on each breaker, and there's some more breakers over there. And all this gadgetry, it just controls everything here because this whole thing's automated. It pretty much runs itself according to how I program it. And I keep track of the batteries, what power is available to the batteries by using these column meters here, which tell me exactly how much power is left in each battery. And so there's one for the lithium pack up above, and there's one for the lithium pack down there on the floor. And I got a cover on this thing to keep these terminals from having something fall on them and shorting out. So But that's how I build my lithium pack, and the one above that is built exactly the same way. And then for my main system during the day, I'm using this Genetry solar inverter, 6 kW, and I'm just coming up on a year of use from this thing, and so far it's been running flawless. So I'm real happy with it, and in fact I'm so happy with it that I'm actually going to order another one, a 24 volt model, and I'm going to replace it, replace this 4 kW one with one of those. Because once the air conditioners come on, I'm going to need a little more power. And 4 kW is a little bit short on running a couple of air conditioners, to my understanding, anyways. And I've got all this gadgetry here that just does all kinds of stuff. I've got heating pads inside the battery cabinet outside to keep them warm, and then I've got automation here so that when this inverter comes on, it kills this inverter and transfers power from this inverter over to the main power supply. And then I've got all these switches right here that I can switch back and forth to solar or utility. And then I got indicators here that tell me what my power source is, whether I'm on the grid or on solar. And all these timers that control different things, and temperature gauges and stuff like that tell me what the temperature in the battery shed is, what it is here in the shed, what the outside temperature is. And then I've got gauges that tell me exactly what kind of power is going in and out of the batteries at any given time. So I've got one for the lithium pack down below that tells me what's going in or out. One here for the AGM batteries that I got here, and then another one for the lithium pack up above. And I've also got meters on my solar panels that tell me what voltage is coming off my solar panels. And since I got 2 chargers here, I've got 2 meters here that do exactly the same thing. And these column meters here that tell me what power is left in the batteries. I also have another one here for my lead acid pack. That's a trimetric, which is quite a bit more expensive. It's more sophisticated, and it's not something I really need all that much compared to this. I really just need to know what kind of power is left in the batteries, and that's exactly what these column meters do. So these are perfect for keeping an eye on what kind of power you've got left in your batteries. And then I've got another meter here that tells me what my output is off the inverters going into the house circuit and what kind of current's being drawn. And then I've got relays that do all kinds of different things. It's too complicated to explain all that stuff. And all this stuff feeds my main system through one of these 50 amp transfer switches. I've got one here that switches back and forth between the main inverter and backup inverter, and then over here it all comes to this main feed right here into this box, and here's another 50 amp transfer switch right there, which switches back and forth between grid and solar. And it's all tied together into these breaker boxes here. And that's kind of a brief overview of what's going on here. I'm building my lithium packs here little by little. I'm probably going to be ordering another ADAS here next week, and I'm going to keep building them until I get enough of them where I can actually go off grid. I'm so close right now. I'm probably maybe 2 or 3 lift packs away from being able to go off grid, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be coming before the end of the year, I believe. So anyways, that's one more thing here. This is kind of interesting. I've got more solar panels or output on solar panels than I have chargers that can handle it. So what I did is I took those extra panels and I put them on these knife switches here. And in the morning when the sun doesn't have a lot of intensity, and late in the afternoon, same thing, I can switch those panels over to either this set of chargers or that charger up there, give it a little extra power. So I can make the most out of what's left of the sunlight in the morning and at night. And then for those days when it's mostly cloudy and the sun's poking in and out all day long, I've got these solar sensor switches right here, which will automatically kick in extra solar panels when the sun goes behind a cloud, and then as soon as the sun comes back out, it'll take them back out, so I don't overpower my chargers. So that's a little brief explanation of what we got going on here. It's quite complex, and like I said, it would take forever to explain all of this stuff. But I hope you all like what you're seeing, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you all again soon. Thank you.